Welcome back to the channel. I'm coming to you this Saturday morning, or should I say this raining Saturday morning, just with a short video on this RC that I just received. Uh, the Postal Service just dropped it off, so I just say, you know what? Let me just go ahead and make a video on it, an unboxing video on it. This RC is not something that's brand new. It's been out for a minute now. I just received one, and the company is called FC Model. And this version of truck that I got is the F2. They have a F1, and I got the F2. The F2 is the one without the roof, and the F1 is the one with the hardtop. So uh, this truck is 14 scale, as I mentioned, and it's hobby grade, but it's also a little tour gradish as well. And I'll get to that in a minute once we get to the truck. So let's get this box out the way. I've already taken the truck out the box and everything, and this is what we have here. So it's very scale. I mean, it's very scale. You have your operating doors here. You have your mirrors. You have a full interior. I mean, you have the dashboard, steering wheel, seats, console, shifter. I mean, you have all that. Back seats, operating tailgate with spare wheel on the back here. Like I said, it's very scale. Even got the hood here, which also is the battery compartment here. And it has Velcro there to keep the battery in place so it doesn't slide all over the place when you're out there trailing or whatever you're doing with it, bashing it. Also, this thing does have working headlights and tail lights and signal lights here on it. Very much tour gradish looking from the bottom. Everything up under here is plastic, as you see here. Very plastic. And the suspension is the weak part to me on this truck. There's your little mini plastic gear servo here. And those shocks are not oil filled shocks. And with those shocks, it makes this truck very bouncy here. So that's, to me, a little tour gradish to me. It does, as you can see in here, has a little 380 size motor. That's what it looked like. So, and that's typical for your smaller scale RCs. And to get this body off, you'll have to take quite a few screws off the bottom here, just so you can get access to that motor and the ESC and all that stuff. And I'm pretty sure it's a 2-in-1 ESC receiver type thing. Let's get to the operating lights, because there's just not much about this truck that I can really tell you, because there's not much about it. The on and off switch is in the front here, so we will turn this on if I can get my finger down in there. And there's a major flaw in this truck when it comes to these lights, and I think they either got lazy or just said forget it. But right now it's in flashing mode because I don't have the remote on. So you got the lights flashing in the front and they're flashing in the rear. So once I turn the remote on, they should stop. And they did. So those are the headlights. Now when you turn the steering wheel, the signal lights will come on. So as you can see. And that's just only in the front. This is where it gets weird at. They work in the front, but they don't work in the back when you turn. Okay. Now, the headlights are on right now, tail lights are not on. The only time that the tail lights actually come on is when you go in reverse. When you go forward, they don't come on. All right, so that's that. In the front, as you see, just the headlights are on. the marker lights, signal lights are not on. But they will come on once you push the throttle down. Then the marker lights will come on. And that's in forward or reverse. So it's kind of weird, but that's just the way they got it set up. Also, this truck is fully proportional. Steering is, you can turn it slow as you want and as little as you want, as you can see there. Or you can turn it all the way and fast or slow. And the throttle is the same way, slow. Or fast. And it's, like I said, this thing is not very fast, but crawls are not meant to be fast, but it got a little punch to it for a 14th scale. Slow, fast. All right, so that's really it about this truck here, this Jeep here. The controller here, like I said, it's a simple controller. It's very small. It has your throttle control here where you can actually turn it all the way down for someone that doesn't have any experience with the RC. And so you can turn it down so it goes slow at all times until they get used to it. Or you can turn it all the way up, and right now it's all the way up. You have your on and off switch here. Then you also have your throttle trim. And you have your steering trim. As you can see, there it goes, focus. You got your throttle trim and you have your steering trim. So pretty much a basic controller. So that's all I have for you today on this rainy Saturday morning. I hope you all are enjoying your weekend wherever you are. Hopefully you're not rained out like I am. So, hey, I'll see you all on the next video. Y'all be safe.